Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to my current subscribers and welcome my new subscribers. So, this is going to be a general reading. If you're drawn to this reading, that means this reading is for you. It doesn't matter the time, the date, the anything. It means that this reading is here to speak to you, and I am your messenger. All right, let's get started. I feel like there's a lot of chaotic energy, that there's a lot of blind eye type thing, like things are going on that you're turning your back on, that you're not, you know it's there, but you are turning a blind eye to it. And sometimes that can be really beneficial because some things you don't want to bring into your reality. Some things you just want to be an observer of, and in being an observer, you're not actively involving that in your environment. And some of us are able to do that. Some of us are able to observe without internalizing, or observe without making it as personal as some, right? And you take that how it resonates with you, because it could be something that you are, something in your life that you're turning a blind eye to, that's going to help elevate you. Or it could be something in your life that you're turning a blind eye to, that you're supposed to be paying attention to, and the message has come to you over and over again, and you just have not paid attention to it, which is causing delays, causing delay in development spiritually. Okay. And some people, and this is just what I'm getting, this is not for everybody, but even in your marriage, there's some things that you're turning, you're holding a blind eye to, that should be dealt with, instead of just being overlooked or dismissed. Okay. Yep. And this is just for a few, and it cannot only be like a marriage, but a relationship. Now, keep in mind that when I say marriage, I'm saying someone that you've connected with intimately. I'm not saying the legal document or anything like that. I'm saying someone that you've connected with intimately. So even a relationship that includes sex, to me, is a marriage. Okay. So in that relationship, you're turning a blind eye to things that are going on, either because you're okay, or you don't want to get involved, or whatever the situation may be. But we're going to figure out, in this reading, what needs to be said and what needs to be done. Okay. And in this relationship, or this marriage, there are three people involved, and either you're in this relationship and you're ignoring the fact that there's another person, or you're in a relationship and you want another person. Like, you want the relationship you're in, but you also want someone else. I mean, isn't that the nature of life? Pursuing the things that you want and the things that you need. Yes, it's true that sometimes the things that you want may not be what you need. Hell, it may not even be beneficial to you in this time, in this moment, or in this energy. But if you're searching for it, if you're linking towards it, whatever that third thing may be, the best thing that you can do is work it out. Allow yourself to experience it in a way that's beneficial for everyone. Remember, we don't want to interfere with anybody's karmic debt. We don't want to increase karmic debt. We just want to move in this world in a way that uplifts everyone. So if you're in this situation where there's a third person and you're the person that has the two legs, communicate that with those people so they'll know where they stand with you. Don't just allow it to happen or being secretive. And if you're on this journey and you're connected to this reading, then that's a message that you should internalize and say, hey, how do I move forward in this experience that I want to have? And to be honest, if you're a divine masculine, a divine feminine, you understand sexual energy, and you know that that's a completely different energy than what's portrayed in the media. Like if you're in a relationship and your mate wants to experience something, you would rather your mate come to you and say, hey mate, I want to experience this. And you may be pretty surprised on their response to it, only because they're on a divine journey and they understand that sexual energy isn't what mainstream media puts out sexual energy to be. Sexual energy is exactly that energy, manifestation energy. And if you can increase that manifestation energy, why not, you know? So just keep that in mind, okay? And this could also relate to work as well. Your relationship with a job and having multiple job offers or multiple jobs. And it's up to you to decide, hey, how am I going to handle this situation? How am I going to head this situation? Okay? Okay. And it looks like in the process of handling the situation will lead to fun. I don't want to say happiness, but I do want to say fun. It could be a great experience that could lead to something more. If it's a job or if it's a relationship. And the job, it could lead to, okay, this job is enjoyable, which means that I'm going to put more effort in developing myself so I can continue to be a part of this job, or even help trigger something within you to help lead you into your life purpose or your further into your life purpose, because some of you may have already discovered your life purpose, and now this is the time where you come in and say, hey, this is the life that I want to live. I'm enjoying this. I'm glad I made this decision. Okay? And don't look at chaotic energy as something bad all the time. Chaotic energy is just creative energy. Remember friction. Remember the sperm and the egg encounters friction. It causes its friction, and the vibration increases. And as that vibration increases, of course, what happens? A baby is created because the frequency increases. And it's chaotic energy. And sometimes, and I know I'm kind of getting off the subject here, even when they discuss the Big Bang, I think the Big Bang is more of a frequency. And they're explaining the Big Bang through the connection of two objects, or two objects that are connecting at a particular frequency that causes an explosion or a creation of something, right? And I could get into CERN, but I don't want to. But that's what's coming up, to get into CERN. and the science behind all of that, but we can try to make that another video. Unless it continues to come up, if spirit is very adamant about getting that message out, then I will talk about it. But okay. So what I'm getting here is that as you move through this energy, sorry, as you move through this energy of isolation, or not really isolation, but this energy of being in a meditative state. Basically, if you're overlooking some things, or you're not paying close attention to some things that may affect your life, you're in a state of understanding who you are. You're in a state of trying to figure out, how do I respond to the outside world? Okay, and and I get that. And in that essence, it brings a sense of creativity, which means that you may not handle the situation the way that a traditional person would handle the situation. Like I was saying, in a relationship, if you're the person in the relationship that has the two legs, that has a great relationship over here but wants to have a different experience over here, you're in a state of thinking, instead of going in a state of going inside of yourself, you're going to find out a creative way, or more respectful, or a more enduring way to tell your mate, hey, this is what I'm trying to do, or this is how I feel about you, and this is how I would like to handle the situation going forward. And to me, these cards, this card is saying not that you will fail in the efforts, but you may think you have, which means you may not get an answer at first. Like when you first do it, you may not even get an answer. You may not get a response because it might be a shocking situation for them. But don't let this failure affect you being patient, caring, and kind with them, because it's an illusion. Maybe they haven't responded to you because they're trying to see how you're going to respond to their not responding, right? So in divine relationships, the key thing is being patient and understanding with one another, and knowing that they have to do what you did. So you went inside of yourself. You went inside to try to understand and communicate and move through the energy, so you can come to them in a more loving, protective, and caring light. And in doing that, they went into this state as well. Once you went to them, they went into this state, and you think in your mind, your conscious mind, you're saying, oh man, they're not going to want to do it. But what these cards are telling you is that that's an illusion. So don't let the thought of the doubt seep in because they're choosing not to respond in that moment. Allow them to move through this same energy that you were able to move through. And look what you got. The Palladian star goddess, the star, which means you're given the gift, or whatever you've asked for. You're giving it. You're given it. So And that's how I see it in a relationship. Now, as it relates to a job, you have done the work, and you have these offers, and in the state of deciding, I think it's more about money. Okay, so as it relates to a job, I think it's about money only because it's green, right? And money is green. I know blue, but it's green. So to me, this is saying that don't think that the job, because you have offers, don't think that the illusion is that you won't get paid the money that you think that you should get paid. That's the illusion. So, and to know that you will receive the funds that you're supposed to receive. Okay? So ask, be creative in your offering, and ask for what you feel you're worth. Do not hesitate to go after what you feel is worth your time and your effort and your energy, because I know to you it's priceless. And to these companies, it's priceless too. But they gotta put they have to put a dollar amount on it, on your value. But you have to know your value. So don't think that you won't be able to get what's offered to you, because you will. Because again, in the end, you have the star. Okay? And you have the great mother gifting you. It's like both of your hands you're open wide. Hey, I'm ready for this hug. And you're showered with love and prosperity and peace. Okay? All right. So let's pull some affirmation cards. Okay, so one thing that's coming to me, and again, it's kind of similar to CERN, is that don't look at chaotic situations as something negative, okay? Look at chaotic situations as something is about to be born. A rebirth of something is about to occur that's going to cause you and everything around you to change. Remember, you've done the work. You've done the things that you are meant to do. You're on your path. So allow yourself to continue to move through this chaotic energy so you can manifest the things that you want and desire in this world. Okay? Chaotic energy is creative energy. Okay? Beauty and perseverance. Okay. So the first card we have is beauty. I can't see. Let me stand. The first card we have is beauty. I am beautiful even when I don't think it. I am beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful and I don't even care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. So to me, this is basically saying, along the lines of what, similar to what I've said previously, is that there's still beauty, even if you're in a space of not knowing, right? Because you put the energy out there, you know what you want, you know what you're going for, you know. So hold on to the beauty in knowing that I will receive my gifts. I'll receive my offerings. I'll receive my upliftment, my enlightenment. I will receive my love, my peace, and my prosperity. Okay? But you have to hold on to it. So you have to see the beauty in the dark places. You have to see where the possibility when things are silent. Okay? And you have to see the possibility in the chaoticness as well. So this card is perseverance. It says, it seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it, you just need to tackle it. Explain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. Facts. Which means continue to move through this divine energy, this divine time, okay? Don't allow the state of the things around you or your doubt to prevent you from moving forward, because it's an illusion. Failure is an illusion. So don't allow that to prevent you from moving forward, because these are the things that you should be doing. Seeing the beauty in the situation and persevering so you can receive your love, your peace, and your prosperity. Okay, everyone, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, if you have any questions, please leave a comment. And if you enjoyed this video and you made it this far, please like and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful day.